What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, everyone? Um, Today, you know, if you're a long time follower of my videos, and I've never been so successful with the ladies, so I won't get into my personal business. But I wonder, why do females make it so difficult for you to talk to them? You know, I I've never been able to understand this. Now, when people see me, people always assume that I'm married or that I have children or something like that. And I'm always kind of taken away because I'm like, "Oh, you look at me and you say here's a man who could have somebody." And I'm thinking, "Man, I'd be lucky if I can get anybody." So, apparently looks wise, I don't look so bad that no woman would fuck with me. But the women who pass me by in the grocery store, pass me by in the mall, pass me by in the boardwalk, all these women just if I speak to them, they'll say hey and they'll keep it moving. They don't, they're not inviting any attention from me. They're not open. And more than anything, they're not doing all of the talking because realistically, I feel like a woman is supposed to do most of the talking. A man shouldn't be sitting up here talking, talking about himself, you know, going a mile a minute, sitting up here saying, "Yeah, boo, I got a Lexus, I got this, I got that." Well, for one, I can't do that because I don't have all of those things. I have a family structure that allows me to live a semi-comfortable life. My sister works, you know, she works two jobs and she pretty much makes it to where I can live and I can survive in life. Now, you may say, well, you a bum, you a moose, you ain't no real man. Well, god damn it, I don't know what you expect from me. I don't know who you expect me to be. I don't know this super nigga you think who can do all of these things, but I didn't grow up with none of these connections. When I went to school, I never believed the hype about the degree. I never believed that. But I was so preoccupied trying to get out the house that I didn't set myself up for the future while I was in college. Because college is a great place to get connections. And and college was so fucking easy for me, all I did, all I did at college was I watched like 8 hours of television and then I studied for my tests and I just passed them bitches. Now I'm not saying I'm a genius. Sometimes I cheated. I cheated a little bit on things that were just too difficult for me to do. I asked some of the foreign girls in class for their notes. I did what I had to do to make it out, but I knew how to finagle that system. I knew how to play around with that system and get what I needed to get out of it. It wasn't so it wasn't so complicated. It wasn't so complex that a reasonably intelligent person couldn't figure it out. So now, I live the life that I live now. I don't have a high paying job. I don't have a business. I've always dreamt of having my own business, but realistically, I never really wanted my own business either. I just wanted to be free of my father. I just wanted to be, you know, in a place where I could find true happiness. That's what I wanted to do. That's where I wanted to be. But instead I just lived a miserable existence. Very bad. And and I had a fever dream, you know, in April 10th. I had a fever dream and I dreamed that the whole world was concocting an experiment, that the whole world was just fucking with me in particular and just grinding something, just grinding into my brain, just making me dumber and dumber. And I just forever just be running these little mazes, because I'm dumber and dumber and stupider, and forever like a like a hamster on a wheel. But the wheel, but like a hamster on a wheel, but if the wheel just constricted the hamster and just constricted, and the more he runs, the tighter and the worse it gets, and the more pain he's in. But he can't stop running. He just keeps on going because he's not even making himself run. It's like he's being forced to run and being forced to stay on that treadmill, and it's still getting tighter and tighter around him. That's the way I felt. That's how I felt. Not for the whole time, just for one night. And not the whole night. It lasted about 10 seconds. It lasted about 10, 15 seconds, and I was about to walk. I was about to just leave. I was just about to leave my apartment. I was just about to walk out the fucking door and just go on, just move on, just go somewhere else. But I got so many. But I'm so stuck in my ways, and I got so much. My common sense is so strong that it just overwhelmed that bullshit that was in my mind. It overwhelmed it, and to it allowed me to you know reason it out, and like, no, nigga, TBA and Tariq Nasheed ain't thinking shit about you. They don't know who you are. They couldn't they wouldn't know your face if it was tattooed on them. They wouldn't know who you are. So what I want to say is, I started off with the females. We should help each other. It's like, if you like a certain person, you should help him. You should help him. I'm struggling. I'm struggling to figure out what to say to you. You see me talking to you. I ain't a door greeter. I don't greet everybody. I'm not saying hi to everybody, bitch. If I say hi to you, I want you. Just either jump up and start talking, start auditioning, or don't speak back. Just, if a man says hi to you, he's interested in you. Or shit, fuck a man. If I say hi, I want you. Not all the time. I don't. Sometimes sometimes it's just being polite. But you know hey from a hey. Don't get it twisted. Sometimes it is just being polite, but there ain't much more to say than hi. But if I ask you, hey, how's it going? What's your day? What's your day? If I ask you about your day, bitch, it's your time to shine. It's your time to shine, bitch. Step up. What you waiting on? I asked for your day. That's code for, hey, let's get to it. Let's get to it. That's code. Sorry, y'all, man. These are hard for me to make. These are hard for me to make, and I'm trying to do it for real this time. I ain't doing this to be famous. I ain't doing this to have a million followers. I ain't doing this to have any of that. I'm doing this because I need to express myself, and I have no one that I can really talk to for real. And I can't really talk to y'all for real. But at least it's a component. It's a component of the real. It's a piece. And it's a piece I feel that I need in my life. And I'm glad that YouTube made itself available so that a nigga like me could express himself somewhere. Sometimes, someplace, in some far generations, they'll know that the masked man was here. Somebody will know that I was here. And I hope they see favor on me and they bring me back. If I'm dead and gone, they'll bring me back to life because I was worth it. Because I tried hard. Because I gave it everything I had. I wasn't the best. I wasn't the smartest. I wasn't the bravest. But I tried some kind of way to make it some kind of way. I did the best I could. I did the best I could. So ladies, if I've offended you, if I made you mad, if I frustrated you, baby, please just know it wasn't intentional. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to treat you. I didn't treat you no kind of way because I ain't never been with nobody. I ain't never had no girlfriend, not for real. Closest thing I had to a girlfriend was a girl named Brittany in college, and that's all I'm gonna say. You know, but I try and I struggle to try, but I push myself as hard as I can to get where I'm going. Like I said, y'all, if you want me to talk about something in particular, just leave me a link. If you want me to go get a therapist, hell, therapist costs money. You can leave. You can leave. I mean, I don't know why leaving is not an option. If you think I'm boring or you think I don't be talking about shit, man, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. I ain't playing no more. I'm tired. I really am tired. My birthday is tomorrow, and I ain't got nobody to spend it with. And it ain't because of you. It's not your fault. It's my fault. I did this to me. There were contributing factors. Could other people have stepped up and did a better job? Of course they could have. Of course they could have. Of course they could have. And they didn't. But they didn't. And I didn't step up neither. So if you ain't gonna stand up for yourself, you get what you get. And I got what I got. And I'm trying not to be ashamed of the man that I've become. I'm trying not to be ashamed, and I'm trying to do things with the man that I am. Anyway, I don't want these to be too long because I still expect somebody to watch it. I expect people to watch it, whether they ever do or not. That's like talking to a female. That's like talking to a female. You never know if she's gonna like you or go on a date with you, but you gotta make the effort. And I'm trying to make the effort, but everybody in my city, they kind of hooked up. So let me know. Let me know what's up. All right, that's enough. That's enough for one video.